What up, everybody? Happy Thanksgiving! It's a special Thursday edition of Crack Kills Quick Hits. Why? Because I don't feel like doing it on Sunday. Actually, because we're going to have 4 games in the book by Sunday, which is a pretty big number for this time of the season. So let's take a look at the 5 things to watch for as we all sit back, get ready to eat, and enjoy some probably bad football. Quick hit number 1. Quiet deadline. Only one trade this year before the deadline. CD. We talked about it last week, actually. CD on the move over to Shittown. Kept it rolling this past week. 14 points in his Shittown debut. No other moves, though. And realistically, the Kings probably could have shot for the moon with the first round pick, but they got a 2nd and 5th. Maybe a little bit better to move those around in the draft. First round picks have not been great this year. We'll detail that in a later edition of Quick Hits as we get a little bit more of a concrete idea of where everybody's coming from for the season. But the deadline with only one trade probably means one of 2 things. 1, owners are confident in their squad. 2, owners just don't think they can put a band-aid on a bullet wound. So yeah, just one trade this year. Who knows? Maybe more in the future. We've had some crazy years. This one of the quietest. Quick hit number 2. Let's talk about these games. Holiday slate with 3 games on Thursday and 1 tomorrow. Is this the worst slate of Thanksgiving weekend games ever? 4 mismatches. None of these games on paper are going to be close. Of course, this one has actually started out pretty good. 7-7 right away here. Lions have played some entertaining football this year. And so maybe we'll get a decent one today. Tomorrow, though, Tim Boyle? Oof. Man, Amazon must want people to leave the house on Friday. I'm thinking. I mean, you schedule the Jets in any game. I don't care if their quarterback is Joe Namath. Nobody wants to watch the Jets. Come on, let's be honest here. Quick hit number 3. Statement game. Unfinished business is surging. Winners of 3 in a row. Huge game last week. And it's a huge game this week facing King Kwan, who has lost 2 in a row. Teams going in different directions. Kwan needs to right the ship, which could start with Josh Allen holding on to the football. Josh Allen leads the league in turnovers, 12 interceptions, which is the league lead. He's also been fumbling. He's looked like Wyoming Josh Allen a little bit this year, not the guy we've been used to the past couple of years. Stephon Diggs, 2 straight games in single digits, following the tweet by Trayvon Diggs saying that he needs to leave Buffalo. Not a happy group out there in Buffalo right now. Unfinished business. Escaped last week. Got through some bad Monday night weather to knock off no comment. Hoping that they can make it 4 in a row. Unfinished business with the win today could realistically put themselves in a good spot to take this year's pennant. Quick hit number 4. Classic rivalry. The Apes and Flies clash this week in one of the league's oldest rivalries. I always enjoy seeing this one go down. The Flies are streaking. Winners of 3 in a row. They won last week by 1 point over the aforementioned Quan, thanks mostly to Saquon Barkley taking down his namesake. It's always got to feel good to do that, I'm sure. The Apes got back on track last week with Tyreek Hill coming back. Let's talk about Tyreek Hill. 200 points already, over 200 I should say, 206 I believe was what I just saw. Leads all scores. I think he's 14 up on Keenan Allen. First player over 200. The Apes are going to need more of that throughout the rest of the season if they hope to get in the playoffs and advance. They will probably go as far as the Dolphins go. So yeah, we'll be watching that one as well tomorrow for the Apes. Quick hit number 5. Scrambling for ground. The Tinfoil Kings moved on from CeeDee Lamb last week. Maybe a move that we thought would change their season. But thanks to a stat correction, which I believe that Unfinished Business pointed out and recalled some great memories of the Antonio Bryant game, the Kings now find themselves right back in the playoff picture, 5-6. Taking on fellow 5-6 Mean Genes last week, who were knocked off by All Business, snapping All Business's losing streak. The winner for this one takes a huge step towards the playoffs with a win. But a loss is not going to be a nail in the coffin, as the bottom half of the league is a mismatch of bad. 2 3-8, some 4-7s down there. Whew. Although you never know what could happen in these last few weeks. Isn't that true, right? Finally, the player to watch this week, CJ Stroud. CJ had his first Rocky game last week, 3 picks, but it wasn't all bad. He had a few touchdown passes as well and put up some decent numbers. Now, time for CJ to bounce back. And what better week Then the rivalry week of the game. Yeah, big game for CJ on Sunday. Let's hope it follows a big Ohio State win on Saturday, right? Let's go Bucks. That's all I have. Crack kills, quick hits for week 12. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. Enjoy your meals, enjoy your company. Enjoy it. Have a good one. Enjoy some of this football. Crack kills, quick hits, week 12. That's all we got. Good luck to everybody this week, except for the Dimebags.